So, good morning. Now we are taking some more questions on relation. One question in the last video I had done that was on the straight lines. One is parallel to another one, and then we have shown that it is equivalence relation. Now we are coming on another one. Show that the relation R defined on the set A of all the triangles in a plane, and this relation is defined as T1 comma T2, that is T1 relate with T2 only when T1 is similar to T2, is an equivalence relation. So this is the relation given to you on the set of triangles. This is a plane on which the so many triangles are there. This is T1 triangle, this is T2 triangle, T3, this is T4. So many triangles are there, and question says that R is a relation defined such a way that these two triangles are going to relate only when they are similar. Uh, Now we have to show that this relation is equivalence relation. To show that equivalence relation, what you have to show first? Reflexive. What reflexive condition says that each and every element should relate with itself. So we start with one triangle. Let T1 belongs to set of all triangles in a plane. Let that triangle, set will be T. So we will say let T1 belongs to T. T1 is the triangle which belongs to capital T. Capital T is the set of all the triangles possible in a plane. So then we know, what do you know? T1 is clearly T1. T1 is similar to T1. We know it. Every triangle is similar to itself. Nothing new we are writing. It is an obvious condition. So when T1 is similar to T1, what does it mean? T1 similar to T1. So that means we will say T1 comma T1 belongs to the relation set for all T1 belongs to T. Therefore, what I should say, R is reflexive on T. So we have shown that each and every element relate with itself. Every triangle is similar to itself. So we will say, yes, every element is related with itself, reflexive relation. Then we go for symmetric relation. When we go for symmetric relation, in symmetric relation, what we have to show that if two triangles are related, T1 relate with T2, then T2 relate with T1. That also we should prove. So here in this case, let T1 and T2 belongs to T such that we are taking these two members such that T1 and T2 are related. So that is T1, T2 belongs to the relation. And if this belongs to relation, that means one thing is clear, that T1 is similar to T2. And if T1 is similar to T2, then automatically I can write T2 is similar to T1. And when you do this, what I should write? T2 comma T1 belongs to R for all T1, T2 belongs to T. And if you get this, T1 relates with T2, then we have got T2 relates with T1. This implies we should say R is symmetric on T. So this is the second condition we have, that is symmetric we have told. Now coming on transitive. When we go for transitive, in transitive we have to show that T1 relates with T2, T2 relates with T3, then T1 should relate with T3. That we have to prove. So we start with these three members. Let T1, T2, T3 member of T such that, what condition is? T1, T2 belongs to R, and at the same time T2 and T3 belongs to R. When you do this, it will come T1 relates with T2, and at the same time T1 is similar to T2 and T2 is similar to T3. And we have already done that. 1 is similar to second, second is similar to third. What does it mean? This implies T1 is similar to T3. And when T1 is similar to T3, what I should say? T1, T3 belongs to R for all T1, T2 and T3 belongs to T. Therefore, R is transitive on T. And finally, what you write? As all the three conditions, as the relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, relation is equivalence. As relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, hence R is equivalence relation. So this will be the last line you will be writing. Next question please. If A is a set having element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, R is a relation defined on A. It is given R on A we have. Relation is defined on A. And how it defined? It defines such a way that A and B are related if modulus of A minus B is even. We have to show that this relation is equivalence relation. One set will be given in this case. Set A having 5 elements. R is a relation. It is defined such a way that A and B are going to relate if modulus of A minus B is even. Then it is an equivalence relation. So for that, first thing which you go for reflexive. When you go for reflexive, what thing we should do? That each and every element should relate with itself. So we will start let A is a member of A. Then we know. What you know in this case? Modulus of A minus A is coming 0. If I take both the elements A, then A minus A is coming 0. And if it is 0, I can write it as 0 into 2. 0 can be a multiple of any number or 0 can be even. So 0 into 2. So what does it mean? This implies modulus of A minus A is even. And if modulus of A minus A is coming even, what does I say in this case? A belongs to R. For all A belongs to A. And if you get this, therefore R is, what you should say? Reflexive on A. So first thing we got, R is reflexive on A. This is the first part. Then we go for second part, that is symmetric. So for symmetric, what we do in this case, we'll take 2 members at a time. Symmetric. In symmetric, we'll start with this. Let A and B belongs to A such that AB belongs to R. What does it mean? A minus B modulus is even. Modulus of A minus B is coming as even. A and B belongs to A such that AB belongs to R. This implies modulus of A minus B is even. If A minus B is coming even, what does it mean? We can say A minus B will be 2 times of K. Even number means it is a 2 times multiple, twice of some integer. For some K belongs to integer. Keep in mind, if it is a multiple of 2 means it can be 2 into 3, 2 into 4, 2 into minus 1, but cannot be 2 into half. This is wrong. So it will be always a integer you should keep in mind. So for some K belongs to integer. This implies simply B minus A will remain twice of K, no change will come. A minus B modulus and B minus A modulus remain same, so it will be B minus A, and this implies modulus of B minus A is even. And if you got modulus of B minus A is even, means I should say BA belongs to R. For all A and B belongs to A. And therefore what I should say, R is symmetric on set. This is the next part. We have done symmetry. Now we go for transitive. In transitive, three cases we should take, or three elements we should take. We should start with A, B and C belongs to A, such that A, B belongs to R, and at the same time B, C belongs to R. Now when you solve it, it will come, this implies modulus of A minus B is even, and at the same time modulus of B minus C is coming even. What does it mean? It means modulus of A minus B will be twice of K, and at the same time B minus C will be twice of L. L and K are some integers. Now how to solve it further? Because a modulus is there, we should remove this modulus. A minus B, if you remove the modulus, it will come plus minus 2k. And at the same time, it will be B minus C will be plus minus 2L. And now we can add it, A minus B plus B minus C. This plus this will be plus minus 2k plus minus 2L. So I got here B and B get cancel out. It will come out to be A minus C will be plus minus 2k plus L. K is an integer, L is an integer, so K plus L also belong integer. So this implies when you remove this plus minus sign, you should write modulus of A minus C will be twice of K plus L. And what does it mean? It implies modulus of A minus C. This is transitive case we are taking. Modulus of A minus C is even. And what does it mean? A and C belongs to R. For all A, B, C belongs to A. Hence, what you should say? R is. Therefore, R is transitive on A. Therefore, R is transitive on A. And after that, what you will say, as all the three conditions are satisfied, we will say it is an equivalence relation. So that line you can write yourself. Now in this question, there is a slight more thing they are asking. Question is, find out all the elements which are related to 1. Find all elements which are related to 1. And second one, find the all elements which are related to 2. We want this. So it means 1 is here. So how many elements relate with 1 we should find out. So that means if I take A as 1, I should say A minus B is even. A minus B can be even in what cases? What should be B here? Who will be element which will be relating with 1? First, we will put it 1, it will be related. Because 1 minus 1, it will come out to be 0, it's an even number. Then when you put 3, it is also 1 minus 3 coming 2, it will be an even number. Then comes out to be 5. 5 when you put 1 minus 5, it's come out to be 4. Yes, so 1, 3, 5. These are the elements which are related with 1. So all the elements which are related to 1 are 1, 3, 5. 1 itself will relate, 3 will relate, 5 will relate. At the same time, when they ask for 2, now when you say 2 minus B is even. 2, 1 cannot be there because it is 1 only. Then 2, 2. Yes, first element will be 2 because this will make it 0. 3 cannot come here because that will give 1. 4, yes, it will be there. 4 minus 2, this will be 2, even number. 5 you can't take because that will come out to be 3. So in this case, your result is 2, 4. So 2, 4 is 1 and 1, 1, 3, 5 is another set. So here we will say this A set is now split in two parts. What the first part is? 1, 3, 5. This will be the collection of those elements which relate among themselves. Just check here. Any two you take, they are related. 1, 5 difference is 4. 3, 5 difference is 2. 1, 3 difference is 2. And 1, 5 we have taken. 1, 3 you can take. 3, 5 you can take. Every time difference come out to be 2. So 1, 3, 5. These are the members which are related among themselves. If you take element from here and here, they are not related. 1, 2 cannot relate. 3, 4 cannot relate. 1, 4 cannot relate. But if you take these two elements, 2 and 4 related with each other, 2 relate with 2, 4 relate with 4, 2 relate with 4. So that means these are the elements which are related among themselves. These are the elements related among themselves. So these are the two sets. So we will say this set can partition in two parts now. One partition will be the collection of those elements which relate among themselves. Another partition is which is among elements which are relating among themselves. So two partitions and nothing common among them. This and this are entirely different set. Their union is coming this. So this will be simply be called the partition of set A, which I'll explain in next class. But this is the question also they can ask as an additional one. So thank you. Next time.